We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Krishan. Okay, so before we get into the podcast, I have to share something with you guys. The little studio that I have here now, the mics, the lights, the set, this Buddha, the moon. I don't know if you can even see the moon, but this has been put together by my brother Ali and his friend Tanya. They were the ones who decided to do a podcast. I've always wanted to do a podcast as well, but it wouldn't have been possible if they didn't do theirs first. So yeah, I'll put their podcast link in the description and their Instagrams, everything. Go check them out. They're doing a really, really cool podcast as well. So yeah, I just want to thank them, and I'm not being forced to make this video. Like Ali isn't behind the camera right now looking at me. So yeah, go check them out and we'll continue with my podcast right now.
What's up?
I was thinking about this, like I was thinking about guests to get on the podcast, and then we met at that party the other night and we were talking, and I wanted to continue that conversation.
It was fun actually. It was nice. Yeah.
Like we were talking about some cool stuff, and then the next day I was like, fuck, I'll just text Krishan. So I texted you the next day and you were like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. So what's funny is that I've known you for a few years now.
Quite a few.
A few years, yeah.
Yeah.
And we've like
Matthew Football Academy.
True, that we used to play football together when we were much younger.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that we've ever sat down to have a proper conversation.
One-on-one.
Yeah. Can you believe that? Like.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever. I mean,
yeah, we've
hung
out and stuff.
Yeah,
like
with other friends and other people around.
Yeah, we've played FIFA and stuff, but this is the first time, so I'm excited. And you, especially because you're one of the people who, I mean, it's safe to say during quarantine that you decided that you have a passion for
True.
This one thing.
Very true.
When did you, like, how did it even happen? Like,
I mean, it's unfortunate that I realized that late, I think, because
okay.
I studied in the UK and locations were amazing. Okay, let's talk about what my passion is first.
Okay,
and
yeah.
what my passion is I think I have a passion for people.
Okay.
I think that's it. Passion for people. In the end, like my main goal is to just do things for people.
Okay.
And for me to reach that level, I still want to do things that I like, that I love.
Yeah.
So I love clothes. I love being in front of the camera. I love just mediating stuff. And, I've always been like on stage and I love it. I enjoyed it a lot. So,
so you're into entertaining.
Yeah. But I really want to focus on like fashion.
Yeah.
However, like mainstream that sounds.
No,
but
it's legitimate.
Yeah.
Like right now, no one can come and say, oh, this guy, he just wears fancy clothes and posts pictures. Like it's way more than that, right?
Yeah, for sure. But there are people, like I saw a reel like yesterday, and it's got like 20,000 likes, and it's this guy just teaching you how to pose, and it's him wearing his glasses and doing this. And I was like,
Reels is something that,
it's a crazy new update.
And
crazy.
1 second, Krishan, can you speak? Can you be closer to the mic?
Yeah.
yeah, so it has like the reach is insane.
It's mad. It doesn't matter if it's just got more engagement.
Yeah.
Instagram will just spread it out.
Yeah.
To more people.
It was the same with TikTok.
Yeah, same with TikTok. Exactly.
So on TikTok, I had 4 followers.
All right.
But though I could post literally anything and it would get over 100 views. So that just shows how much reach that app has. And if you make a decent TikTok, it just goes way more. You can easily have a TikTok over 50k, 100k. That's so crazy about the algorithm and how that works. And
it's crazy.
And if Instagram have used that for reels, so is that one space that you're looking more at too?
100%. But I feel like one issue with me is I think I'm a little too picky with what kind of content I want to put out, and that's one thing that I shouldn't be. I can't be like, oh, I just want to do this perfectly. I should just put it out.
Yeah,
I should just put it out, even if it's like average.
True.
Like I put out a reel yesterday. I want to delete it. I don't like it.
Did it do well?
It told me it got 6K plays in a day, which is not bad.
Yeah. I mean, considering you have what 2.7.
Yeah, 2.7, 2.8.
Yeah. So considering that means it's given you more reach than a post.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
So it served its purpose. That's the thing. Like right now with content, how do you decide what space? Like, do you want to do videos? Do you want to just keep posting pictures? Do you want to do reels? Do you go live? Do you post on IGTV? Like what?
Bro, that's the thing. So say I am doing fashion, but I really want to do personal branding.
Yeah.
I want people to recognize this face, you know, recognize me, like my personality. So it's absolutely necessary for me to do that one-off live, to actually do a Q&A here and there.
Yeah.
Everyone should, you know.
Yeah.
And like the last Q&A I did, I just put up pictures and I answered them. But that last question, I put my face and I spoke.
Yeah.
You know, because people will recognize
Yeah.
that. And I got some people saying, I like your voice, which is absolutely like nonsense. I got a guy today saying, oh, be my sugar daddy. And I was like, what? I pay you 5K a week.
Is it legit or is it like a
seemed like a
stock
legit
photo
guy.
account?
No,
Like,
he seems like a legit guy.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. It's super weird.
You should make a video reacting to all your weird DMs.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah. But I've got equal number of guys and girls in my DMs, which is
that's pretty cool.
which is weird, but yeah, it's still fun.
So one of the reasons that I wanted to have this conversation with you, I want to convince you to start a YouTube channel by the end of this conversation, because
Awesome.
I feel like, so with you, what's weird is that, I mean, it's cool, but on Instagram and just social media in general, I'm seeing a lot of people, their content is quite negative. You know,
Right.
like it's like you're complaining about something that other people also complain about.
Oh, so it's
very
just relatable, even if it's negative.
Yeah, but it's usually negative, and that's the kind of stuff that goes viral, and a lot of people just see that and they're like, oh, I feel the same. But with you, like, you have one of the most positive
Thank you.
feeds that, like, I've never seen you complain about anything online. And that is just so much better, I feel. So the thing with YouTube is people enjoy that more. Like, it's different than the other platforms. Like on Twitter especially, it's just complaining. People are complaining nonstop. This happened to me, that happened to me. But YouTube, positivity sells the most. And if your personality is just like that, and I know it is, then I think you will do really well. Do you think about making videos? Or?
I do, but which is that same thing again. I don't want to put out anything. I don't want to, you know, I just don't want to put like anything that I make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just bought a new shoe right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and whatever, my budget's over everything. I want to make an unboxing video. Okay. And I'm thinking maybe IGTV. But and that's one thing I should do. I actually should go to another social media platform, because what if my Instagram one day just get banned or whatever?
Yeah.
I should have my followers somewhere else. But yeah, now that you say it, I think when I make that unboxing video, I should take it in landscape mode and post it on YouTube.
You could do that, and it doesn't just have to be an unboxing video. Like, you could,
exactly.
that could be the highlight of the video.
Yeah. That's my aim. That's my 100%. You know, like, not sell my personality, but put it out there.
Yeah.
You know, put it out there, which is genuinely what I want to do. I really like when people message me, oh my God, you're such a, like, I love your sneakers and all. Whatever. Like, people will show me your sneaker collection.
It's just something I paid for and I have it now. Like,
whatever. Like, I'm just making use of that, or like, you know.
So you're saying you're not very materialistic with
not at all
your content. Like,
it may seem.
Do you think
it's a medium? It's a medium, but no, I'm not super materialistic.
I mean, it's, you know, if you take a picture in a Louis V t-shirt, people are going to be like,
exactly. So it's strategic that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you know that's a part of it.
Bro, I a Gucci sweatshirt, I thrifted it.
Yeah.
It was for 3.5K.
That's insane.
Exactly. And the material is awesome.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's it.
So has this post done better?
It did really well. It did really, really well. 800, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. People get like, normal engagement rate is like 15% max for like someone 2K, 3K. And I think I've got 2.8 and this like 800, 900, which is really good, really good. And a few comments also, people like it. And it's new people commenting, you know?
Yeah.
Because people have a lot of engagement groups right now. Yeah. And that is where Instagram messes up. I joined one engagement group and I left it in one day because I researched about it. And
I think engagement groups were bigger like last year, way bigger. But I think Instagram has realized that this is what's going on and they're Fine.
If you're discussing about an engagement group on WhatsApp,
Oh, yeah, we
Facebook,
should-
on Instagram.
We should tell people what it is because a lot of people don't know what
Okay,
an
so what an
engagement group
engagement group is people, like-minded people
Yeah.
or like-minded Instagram profiles
Yeah.
come together and they're like, whenever we post a picture, turn on notifications and just go like it and comment it.
Yeah.
So when engagement, just when there's straight up engagement, then it
Yeah.
reaches more people.
True.
So it's fake engagement, I guess.
Yeah.
But they say leave a, like a genuine comment or whatever. So it makes sense, but
What made you leave it then?
bro, they were like makeup artists and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that makes no sense, right? Why would a makeup artist suddenly just come onto my profile and like it? And why was I commenting on her profile?
True.
So in one day, I just left it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I think okay, so now let's say your content is mostly about fashion, right?
Right.
So let's talk about what goes on behind in the background. Like for me, someone who's not doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
I look at a picture, I'll be like, okay, he posted this picture in these clothes, he's found what hashtag super.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's way more than that. Like, do you think about the trends? Do you think about
Yeah, 100%. I do, only if I relate to it, because there are like sandals are trending right now, and I
Okay.
don't fuck with them. So fuck that. I cannot deal with sandals.
So you don't jump on just any
Not
trend?
at all, man. Not at all. I'm not about like the hype culture. Also, nothing. Only if I like something, I'll buy it.
Okay.
But and yeah, behind the scenes, I promise you, every photo after that, I'm sweating. That's a fake smile. That's the
because
fakest smile ever, bro.
How many pictures do you have to take to get one?
That Gucci one, maybe 50, But-
Damn.
and in 4 locations.
And you put a timer, so there's no one.
I put a
with-
timer. Yeah. I put a timer. I like do that walk back. I do this,
Yeah.
that, and everything. Think about ideas that time. And yeah, it's just like going back and forth to the camera, having a look, this, that. And for some reason, even having a cameraman, I'm not enjoying it like anymore. Like they have to like realize from what angle I want it, and
Yeah.
just making them understand is annoying a little bit. But I'm okay with it. Whatever. But
if someone who has experience and knows what they're doing, they probably know what angles.
Exactly. So
okay.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like if I want one of them, probably they want
Yeah.
money. So
True.
yeah.
Yeah. So have you ever, like, when you're doing this, has anyone just walked by and been like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Like where?
Like when you take pictures outdoors.
Yeah.
Like that, has anyone ever?
Yeah, like the other guy, a nano stopped. Like I'll show you. It was like a beige wall, and some guy was going to take my tripod and go in another scene. I'll show it to you. It's one of the pictures there only.
No, he was trying to steal your phone.
He saw my phone, and and like I've got it's like rose gold.
Yeah.
So everything was shining in the sunlight. So he looked at it, kya kar rahe ho? And he came super close to the camera, and that's when I like stopped like taking pictures there.
Fuck.
It's like this Jhopadwati kind of thing.
Oh, that way.
Yeah. I mean, but that's
Yeah.
where the clean walls are. Man.
Yeah.
The colorful walls are. So, but
All
everywhere
painted
in
red.
India, you're just seeing like small grass growing here and there
Yeah.
and everything.
So you don't want that in your pictures.
I mean, yeah, I'd like a cleaner background and everything. So yeah, that's the thing where I'm like, why didn't I start in the UK? Because
But you didn't start because you weren't
I don't
into it.
regret it that much,
Yeah.
but I was like, why?
Yeah.
Like I'm thrifting clothes here. I
Yeah.
used to thrift clothes there, and I had more time on hand and everything, and freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom. As in
True.
here, if I'm at home, I'm clicking pictures. It's a big no. There's no way I'm smiling at a camera while my mom's around or my dad's around.
Not even in your room.
In my room, I guess it's fine.
Yeah, but
I
how many
hate my room.
pictures
I
are you
hate my
going to
room.
get? How many pictures can you take in a single location and keep posting that? Like people
Yeah, not in the
get
same.
bored.
Not in the same. Yeah, exactly. So.
What
Probably
if
like
your mom doesn't she just sometimes like
She became my
what the
2000th follower though,
Oh, shit.
which is fun. So yeah, that's why I said that I started at 1,000 followers. Now I'm at 2,000.
Are you okay with your parents following you on social media?
Now I think I'm okay because I'm using it for something. I'm not like just posting about people or like posting stories.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still blocked on stories.
Relatives and family, like I love my family, but there's no way they can see my stories.
Yeah,
like
that.
if I'm going out and I'm recording my friends like
Yeah.
at high, like
There's no way.
some of my relatives have actually unfollowed me after seeing my posts. Yeah, that's one thing that always, like, my posts, the main people who comment on my posts are my relatives.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, damn.
like I don't want to block them,
Yeah.
but
then-
I just
So you've got to
every
be
time
wary of
every
everything
time
you
I'm
post.
posting, it's at the back, and I keep
Ah.
trying to like, and my family doesn't even live here. Like most
Yeah,
of them
yeah,
are
yeah.
in Iran or abroad, but it's something that I always think about. My parents are cool, like they know everything that I do, they see it,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, okay, cool. But with them, especially over here,
Man, I know, bro. It's weird, and I think that bridge between our generation is still there. It will always be there,
Yeah.
and they'll always be like, "There's no way this is something real, or you're doing something that's
Yeah.
worth it, that's worthy of your time." So
don't you think it's becoming better though? Like
For
they're
sure.
realizing,
for sure,
Yeah.
man, like 100%.
Yeah.
But it's still that little. They might accept it with other people, but like accepting it with your children, like, oh, they're also trying to get into something that's
Yeah.
that they don't think is something or whatever is,
Yeah.
I think, weird for them.
because it goes against everything that they've ever
Yeah.
known.
Yeah.
And this has become like this, all everything has happened so quick. Like the internet was discovered 30 years ago,
Yeah. I mean,
and we started actually using
bro,
the internet
Instagram was what, 2012?
2012, and not everyone started using it right
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
I made
2016 is when it boomed, I think. 2016.
I made an account when I was in the 11th grade, so that's
Yeah. That's like
10th grade, I think.
Yeah. 2014,
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Man.
And now there are people.
Bro, Instagram's the internet now. If
Yes.
Instagram gets a search button,
Oh yeah.
it's the internet.
Oh,
That's it.
it is. Did you watch the Social Dilemma?
Bro, I just started it before coming.
Oh, you should.
Yeah,
watch
I
it.
just started where it's like different from different social media platforms.
Yeah,
They're like people
who have left. People who have left the companies
Yeah, yeah.
for ethical reasons.
yeah, and they're talking about the negatives and this
Yeah.
that. I just saw like the first 10 minutes and then
It
came
was
my-
scary. It was
It is?
scary if you're aware of how these platforms work and
Okay.
how the algorithms work, it's cool because you realize
Like in terms of ads.
ads, and so I'll try to talk about it without spoiling it for you or anyone. They talk about how they created these machines practically. So the AI that runs the algorithms, they're created by people, but they are self-learning. So so tomorrow the AI is going to be better than it was today.
Exactly. Yeah.
So your feed will just become more personalized and more personalized, like every day.
Yeah.
So the thing about this is the machines don't know what's right and what's wrong. They don't know what's
Yeah.
true or what's not true. So if you take an example of
Hasn't this happened like a year ago, like 2 years ago, where because I feel like I think 2018, if you've got 1,000 followers,
yeah,
1,000 people, those 1,000 people are seeing your post.
yeah,
I think till 2018.
yeah,
And after 2018, it's like only 20% of your followers see the
True.
post.
yeah.
And then-
it's based on how much they engage with
Exactly.
your content. So yeah, it's becoming more personalized, and that's one of the greatest things that's ever been created marketing wise, because you're seeing what you want to see.
Yeah, true.
Like with ads, everyone keeps complaining about, oh, I spoke about this one thing and then I saw an ad about it. I'm like, isn't that good? Because they're showing you what you want to see.
Yeah,
Like, I don't want to see ads about fucking, I don't know, stuff that I'm never going to use. They're showing me
there's this marketing god. I think Seth Godin is his name or something like that. He's bald, and I was listening to him yesterday. I don't know why I said that, but okay. And he talks about how like the old school market guys, they used to talk about demographics. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? These guys will talk about, oh, this is the industrial area. They'll talk about this. They'll talk about that. So we should
Yeah.
market this. But now it's about psychographics.
Yeah.
They talk about, oh, this guy wants to be like this.
Yeah.
You know, so they'll find like, oh my God, this guy liked something about a lip balm. So we should show him more about the lip balm.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
So
But yeah.
that's where you can argue about whether it is ethically correct, because they're playing on human psychology and using it to. So there's never been a way where you can market a product and have returns like 100%. Before this,
Yeah.
you could post an ad, you don't know if it's going to get you anything. But right now, 100%, because of the algorithm, it'll send it to the right people,
Exactly.
and it's the greatest marketing tool that's
Exactly.
there's
You
ever
have
been.
like an ad in the newspaper about like an engineering job. A doctor sees it,
Yeah.
a painter sees it,
Yeah.
and everyone sees
Yeah.
it. But right now, if I promote like a picture, it's cheap as hell, cheaper
Yeah.
than a newspaper, and it's like super affordable. And also you can put, I want like people who are interested in art to see it or this to see it. How crazy is that?
It is guaranteed returns on
100%.
the money you're
100%.
spending on market. So it gets fucked up where, okay, let's talk about something popular that was the flat earth theory, right?
Oh shit.
You've heard about that.
Yes.
Everyone has. So the sole reason that theory gained such a big following, and there are people who legitimately think the earth is flat.
Yeah.
So that happened because of these algorithms. Let's say on YouTube, you're curious about the flat earth. You look it up.
See
The
one
next video that's recommended, you go down that rabbit hole. And before it was like you click on a video and then you see this one thing and then the other,
Yeah.
and you end somewhere that has nothing to do with what you
With what you started with
began.
and everything. Yeah.
But right now, if you notice, you keep getting similar stuff. So
Yeah.
like if you watch one flat earth theory video,
you'd be suggested something.
you could be
similar.
sitting there watching 3 hours worth of flat earth. And there are people who are gullible. There are people who are naive. Right? And then they started making
Yeah.
these Facebook groups about the flat earth.
Bro, the Flat Earth group has like 30K followers.
Yeah.
How mad.
Yeah, so you join that group and then you see more posts about that and more posts about that. So, and that's where, now this flat earth theory, it's not harming anyone. Like
Yeah,
there's
it's not.
but there are so many things that like translate to the offline world. Let's say political opinions, right? If you're left wing, you will be, like if you're leaning towards the left,
Yeah.
you're pushed towards the extreme left because of
Exactly.
everything that
True.
you see. And then all the people that you see on your social media, they're just people who agree with you.
Yeah.
And it's this ideal world where, everyone agrees with me here. Everyone
exactly.
agrees with me. And then you go
And
into
then
the
that
real world.
one post you see that doesn't agree with you,
Yeah,
fuck them up.
yeah. So that happens and people form these strong opinions. And then you're sat there, you're thinking like, how are the people on the other side so stupid? Are they not seeing what I'm seeing? And they're not seeing what you're seeing. They're seeing a completely different feed.
That's messed up.
Yeah. So, and that leads to a lot of problems like in the real world. So this is what the whole documentary is about. And they've talked about so many examples where this has become really fucked up. But at the same time, like I said, it's one of the greatest things that's ever been. Like there are people making a living off. And this is one thing that
It's
people...
driven sales for so many people.
That and even
everything.
like with what you're doing, it's just... You're just showing your face.
Yeah.
And right now you're on
Opportunities.
almost 3K. Next month you're going to be at 4 and then 5.
Fingers crossed.
And then the next thing you know, someone's DMing you, oh, can you talk about this product on your
Oof.
story? We pay
Yeah.
you this much.
I got one about face cream.
No?
Get out.
Was it a fairness screen?
No.
You'd be cancelled by now.
Yeah, bro. Then I feel like that'd be super unethical. But yeah, it's something about like a face serum or something like that. No,
And
I'm not doing that. There's no
so
way.
what kind of ads do you think you'd have on your...
Ooh, maybe later. Maybe when I've
Yeah,
got like
whenever.
100K,
Yeah.
when I've got an audience. But just like sneakers. I love shoes, clothes. But yeah, something. I feel like that's where people are getting wrong. People like they might get 10K, 20K, but they don't stick to one niche, and
Yeah.
they will go down.
Yeah.
They will go down, or they won't grow. They don't stick to a niche. They'll talk about like the other guy about like teeth whitening to like
Mhm.
a foot massager to anything.
Yeah.
You know, I saw another guy post about, oh, I'm moving into a new house now. He's got like 8-10K. So if you've got any products, please like send it over.
Oh.
So
But I mean, but a lot of people...
I mean, they
are-
should make use of it if
Yeah,
they've
they're
got a following.
relying on the money.
Yeah.
Some...
For sure, man.
So for that, I think you should just promote stuff that you would use.
Yeah.
In real life. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, you could be like, send me the product if I like it.
Yeah.
And we can talk about. Yeah. So YouTube, are you going? I'm going to convince you today to start. What's stopping you from doing vlogs? Like I feel
From
like
vlogs.
yeah, because I feel like you do interesting stuff in your life. Like
Yeah.
and you said you like people, so I think video format is
Yeah.
so much easier to show what you want to show, say what you want to say. Like how much can you say in a post? Do you
True.
think how many people do you think read the whole caption?
Yeah. Hardly.
Yeah.
I mean, even if the caption is small, But if you've got to press that more button and it's got another like 5 lines,
Yeah.
no way.
If you don't care about the person, you're not going
Yeah,
to
100%.
read about it. So that's why video is so cool. Where
Yeah.
And dude, people love reality. They love it. They like it's very weird, but people love seeing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking to my girlfriend about it, where she introduced me to this YouTuber called Claudia, and she does nothing. Like she does nothing.
She's a daily vlogger.
She's just a daily vlogger. She does nothing. She just like talk to her dog every day and like water the plants and just put like some aesthetic title and like credits or something like that.
Yeah.
She'll get like minimum 500k.
So that people love real things. That's why reality TV is so popular. Like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, why do people watch that? They just want to see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
So now with you, where you know there are people who are interested in seeing what you do, and so this, I don't know if you know about the concept of super fans.
Super fans. Oh, I mean, wait, no idea.
Okay, so anyone who has a following, they have fans, right?
Okay.
You could say that they have fans or
Yeah.
followers who look at what they do.
Okay.
Now, super fans are those. Actually, there's 3 groups. One is someone who just sees your post, probably doesn't even like them, doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Often.
There are some people who make sure they like every post and do everything that they can.
Yeah.
The super fans they will watch your videos, they'll buy your merch. If you put merch out, they will subscribe, they will...
Like a proper customer.
Yeah, they want to support this other human being on the internet.
Yeah.
So every influencer, every YouTuber, they have a group of super fans. So even like with you, I know there are people on your list that will watch everything that you do. Everyone has them. Like if you have 100 followers, there'll be like 2 or 3 people who will.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So just if your audience is bigger, then that circle is also bigger. So what stops you from doing it? Like, do you not want to do it, or
I want to for sure, but I've not made that decision where I want to grow on Instagram because I feel like I'm doing a decent job. And then take that audience to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you said, just start on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And then take both ahead.
There are 2 ways to think about it. So YouTube will
get you. It's also a different reach.
Yeah, it's a completely different reach. Like for me, on my vlog channel, I have like 190 something subscribers right now. On YouTube, to get subscribers, it's the toughest thing. Like, how often do you see a video and
getting people to press that button is
it's because it's a way of, for them psychologically, they're like, do I want to invest my time
like
this person?
I'm giving something away.
Even though it's free, it's just a clip. So I have 190 something subscribers, and even with that, like most of them are people that I don't know in real life.
Oh sure, okay.
And a lot of them have messaged me on Instagram and
really?
like followed me on Instagram as well.
Fun.
Saying
nice.
I love the videos, or some people I've gotten hate also.
Yeah.
So so it's a completely different reach, and YouTube, it's very quick to grow if you're putting out good content and you have a good base. Like if you get those first 100 subs quickly, then 100 to 200 is going to be easier, 200 to 300 easier. Then when you're at, let's say 10k, then you could expect like 50 subs a day, 60 subs a day, just like that. So it just snowballs very quickly. And also it's a way for you to get closer to the people.
I'm almost convinced. I think I 100% can. But that was the only thing which I think when I started Instagram, I was like, I want to put which is still the same, that I want to put content out that I absolutely love, that I want. And I saw another. I was hearing another podcast, and they said people are addicted to the idea of perfection.
Yeah.
And you cannot do that. You know, at least in the social media scene, if you want to put content out, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
If you think something is even like 7 on 10, 8 on 10, just go ahead, put it out.
Yeah. I was watching this Gary Vee.
Bro, what a guy.
He's one of, like, when social media or anything
He's a
related to-
doctor.
yeah.
He's an Instagram doctor.
I love
a
how
social
he-
media doctor.
I love how he predicts stuff and then
Oh, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
2 years in advance, 1 year in advance. So he put out this video. I think it was a podcast too, where he talks about how your Instagram feed is not an art gallery, and he's like, you should stop giving a fuck about if people are going to hate it, or if you think it's good, just post it. You should be posting on Instagram. If you're trying to grow, you should be posting twice a day if you can.
He said that, yeah.
Your stories, you have to show everything that you're doing in your life.
Damn.
But then at the same time, like when you look at your feed or any other influencer, they have these really tidy, very neat.
Yeah, I got one question. Oh, how do you get a good feed or something like that? So I was reading this thing. If you've got an aesthetic feed, just aesthetics,
Yeah.
it's, your growth will be like a 4 on 10 or 5 on 10. People, you'll just like it. But you won't get a lot of likes on the post or comments on the post. If your content is good, but with no aesthetics, like one's like got a it's extremely bright,
Mhm.
super exposed, blue background, and it's a good picture, it'll get like 100 likes. The other one will, red background, get 200 likes, but your feed will look absolutely messed up. That still works if your content is good on an everyday basis. But if you've got an aesthetic feed and everyday content is amazing.
Yeah, that's the balance. Is that something you're working towards?
I will work towards. Like I work on it on a very small level. Like I don't try to put out like something that will look extremely out of place on my feed. Like I do that feed planning or whatever a little bit. But I don't go like, oh, I want to have like a super beige or like a super tan background all the time.
It's so funny even listening to these things because most people, when they're posting on Instagram, they get one good picture every like 5 months. They're like, okay, this is worthy of going on my Instagram. But to listen to someone who's actually planning their feed, it's
and I love it, Avi. I absolutely love
the
it. The
work that goes into it.
Yeah, man. And that's why like Gary Vee says that, or whatever, the final product, you'll enjoy it, whatever. But if you love the process, and that like hit me, like I was enjoying the process.
Yeah. He says something very interesting about people who want to do social media or YouTube or whatever. He says that everyone thinks to be successful as a YouTuber or a social media influencer, you should be making like millions a year.
Yeah.
But then he said, if you make average salary, like let's say you make 20K a month, okay, that's how much you're making. That's how much you would make at a corporate.
Yeah.
So would you be rather sitting at a corporate or 9 to 5 every day, or doing something that you love and you can still take care of your expenses? So he's like, that 20K a month is also a successful person because he's doing, and that it's not going to stay at 20K. It's only going to grow.
Rise. 100%.
Like if
and
you're
it's in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one more thing is with people who like sit and doubt, or should I start? Like if you have stuff in your mind, if you want to do things, it sound like one of those motivational speakers.
But that's what people say, just start.
Just start.
Yeah.
And there is, if you focus on what you're doing and if you try to make every piece of content better than the previous one, there's no reason that you won't do well.
Yeah. I mean, I posted a few pictures and I got this one guy called Sunny Konde, and he messages me. I mean, he messages me every day. A good morning, a good night.
Is he just a random person?
He's a super fan. Let me put it out that way. Okay. And he'll comment on every picture of mine. Hero. That's it.
That's his signature.
Yeah. Hero. Fire emoji or whatever. And it's genuinely motivating for me.
Yeah, you're like, the day Sunny stops.
Yeah, the way he doesn't, I'll text him. I text him back. That's when I text him back saying, wait, what's up?
You should engage with.
Yeah.
Like.
For sure.
So many people. This is one thing that pisses me off, and I used to have this in my mind as well, where people are like, your following should be way, way lesser than your followers, so that you, like, there's no reason, like.
That ratio makes no sense.
It just shows that you're not good at making relationships. You're not good at building relationships with people.
But there was a friend of mine who said, bro, like you follow too many people. What's wrong with that?
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense.
Because it's a thing where you're like, if you're following like 5,000 people and you have 5,000 followers and you're following like 30 people, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I know a person who follows like 6,000 people and has 2 posts and has like 10 followers.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, maybe they just
That's
use
weird,
it
but
for.
still
Yeah, a lot of people get
But
on
yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
to
Just like
consume.
connect with their like
Yeah.
their favorite Bollywood stars or whatever.
Yeah, they just want to see what's happening.
Shit, that's messed up though. Bollywood right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Do you? I mean,
Dude.
do you listen
Which-
to them and
So
everything?
I know it's the news is just that, right? Are they showing anything else? I was talking to someone the other day and I asked them, do they report the weather anymore?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's just
Absolutely nothing, man.
it's just Riya.
Riya Chakravarti and
Oh, what do you think about? So she got arrested
she
for
got arrested. Yeah.
pot.
Exactly.
And that's the funniest thing. Like I was talking to my mom about it and I said, look, if you were to arrest everyone who smokes weed, or I know more people who smoke weed than people who don't right now.
And it was there was this meme where she was like she was found with like 10 grams of weed or something like that,
Yeah.
and that's why she arrested. And they're acting like she's like fucking Pablo Escobar.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and they've gone crazy
Yeah.
with her younger brother Shavik, and
So
that guy's a young guy. but
who arrest NCB?
I think so. I think so.
NCB.
See, she just became the limelight, so they
Yeah.
had to. I think,
Yeah.
but it's unfair, obviously. But
So my theory is, I just don't see them arresting her for.
okay,
10
one second. The
grams of
main
weed.
thing. Okay, murder or suicide.
Yeah, that like from what I've been hearing, I'm inclined towards believing that it was a murder or it wasn't a suicide. Okay, let's keep, because it's easy for people who are experts. They in 2 minutes they know if it was a suicide or not.
Yeah.
Right. So with that, like I don't think we know enough to just say it.
We
was
don't know enough, and whatever we know, we don't know if it's true.
True. Yeah.
That's
So with Riya, I think this is my theory that she was. So what I read was she was questioned for a few hours before she got arrested.
Yeah.
So maybe the people who are questioning her, they got something out of her that warranted an arrest.
yeah.
And now maybe they don't want to blow it up, so they're saying it's weed. But if you have
You think
questions,
so?
May-
I mean, that's possible.
because she's acting really fishy, dude.
You know, that's what I mean. There was another friend of mine. I was talking to him, and he's a lawyer, so he's like all
Yeah.
lawyer answers he was giving me, and he told me that he doesn't feel like he says it's 100% a murder, but she had nothing to do with it.
Mhm.
But for some reason, she just keeps lying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so every time, and this is not just with celebrities. Every time there is a murder, the first suspects are either the spouse or the girlfriend or the boyfriend. Like that's the first people they
Yeah.
go to. So it's natural that they went to her. But I mean, I feel she's just freaking the fuck out, and she
Yeah,
doesn't
she
know. She doesn't know what to say, and the whole country is talking about her, and there's so much pressure on her that I think at
And
this point
so
she's
much
just
of
making shit up.
Yeah,
Like she deleted her chats. She, like, if you have nothing to,
nothing to hide. Then
Yeah.
was-
maybe she's just worried they'll pin it on her somehow or the other.
Yeah.
Like she'll get framed, and like she's just freaking the fuck out.
It's crazy, man.
One thing that
I've seen SSR. I've seen SSR with you. You know that we'd gone for Axel Ingrosso,
Oh yeah.
and he was there, and bro, he was so drunk.
This
he was
was before he
falling.
was big. This was
before Kai Poche.
Yeah,
like,
he
you
was
know,
only on
Yeah,
TV.
he was like Jhalak Dikhlaja type. That
Yeah.
kind of guy. And he was super drunk, and he was falling everywhere.
Yeah, I saw you guys. You
Ten
guys stopped him to take pictures with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what's going on? And then I saw Sushant. I was like, I know him, but
Yeah, should I?
do I
Whatever.
really?
Yeah.
need a- If I had known, I mean, it's kind of fucked up to say. If I knew he was going to be a star,
Yeah.
not killed, I would have probably taken a picture. Yeah, it's weird. One thing I know for sure is that this whole public trial where like people sitting at home are like, yeah, she did it. The cops don't know if she did it,
Bro,
and you're sitting.
there was a thing where he went like, was that? Okay, let's bounce. You saw that chat?
yeah.
Let's bounce. And he was like, ye kaun sa check bounce? And she, no, because the chat was, I'm a bounce.
Yeah.
IMM a bounce. He's like, IMM kaun sa bank hai jidhar check bounce hua hai? I was like, what is happening?
The least they could do is
Crazy.
get people who understand this lingo.
Yeah, man.
Like
That's-
it's a bunch of old people just sitting there. But look, at the same time, we know it's a trending topic. Every time there's a trending topic, people are going to talk about it.
Yeah.
It gets you views. If you're on social media, it gets you. What are we doing right now? We're talking
Yeah.
about her because I know if I make a clip about this, it'll do better than every video
True.
that I've ever made.
Yeah.
So yeah, the thing that bothers me is the public trial where everyone just assumes they know what's going on, and the hating on this girl for no reason at all. If it ever comes out that she's guilty of doing anything that led to him dying,
Yeah.
then say whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
you
that's
want.
what. Like, I'm not come to any conclusion. I won't also, and I don't overthink the whole situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever I'm hearing or reading on
If-
Twitter here and there.
If everyone thought about this like you are, we'd be at a better place right now. You heard that song or what?
Which
That-
one?
The Beyonce song. that-
Oh my god! They changed it.
They changed it.
They changed it today. They made it
Dunya,
Dunya.
yeah.
They to Dunya.
So
How? Why? I think
So-
Simran, our friend, she made a video about
she
it.
made a video about it and she spoke about
Ananya
how-
Pandey having that spreading positivity
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Why didn't
Okay,
anyone?
so- So I spoke about this yesterday also with Yugu, and I don't think it's racist. First of all, I don't think it was racist.
That's not the intention,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Not the intention. And look, if you're saying it's racist, it's for brown on black racism, which is just a
Yeah.
weird kind of racism. There's worse things going on.
But yeah, there are people who are like, yeah, this, that, and not. But whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's just our
Yeah,
how we
but
talk.
isn't that colorism?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
But-
okay.
But like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it was more colorist, and because using the term Goria itself is just a shallow thing to do, and we know Bollywood lyrics aren't the most profound
Yeah.
lyrics in the world.
Yeah. People
right?
are like, people said, oh, but Goria actually in Punjabi means like girl.
You're
That's
Punjabi,
yeah.
does it?
Which means, yeah, they say that, bro. Like it's
But
Punjabi slang.
But
oh,
most
Gorie
Punjabi
is that.
people are like there are many
Fairish.
fair people,
Yeah, yeah.
fairer than
in the north.
yeah. So I don't think that was the intention. Like when they sat there, I think they were just thinking, oh, who's the biggest female celebrity in the world?
Yeah.
Beyonce. Let's use her name.
Yeah, for sure. They
Yeah.
didn't go like, oh, cause she's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the line before that is like, "Tu jo kamariya hilayegi."
Yeah.
So maybe Beyonce is a really good dancer too.
Yeah,
So maybe
yeah.
that's what they're
She
talking
moves her
about.
kamar like crazy, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's what they're talking about. I just can't seem to wrap my head around
No,
it.
I get why people are like mad. I mean,
yeah,
people won't like
you
it.
can be mad about anything that you
Yeah,
want.
true,
right?
true.
But what's annoying is that like there are some people who wake up in the morning and they're like, okay, what's racist today? Let me figure out
shit.
what's racist. And with you never post about anything political.
Yeah, I mean, there are people saying, oh, if you don't talk about this, then you're against it.
That's a load of.
That's a lot of pressure. But
Look, this is probably going to be controversial, but you get to not care about things if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Like, I may, like, anyone in the right mind knows racism is bad.
Yeah.
I don't need to post about it 24/7 to just prove that I'm not
racist.
racist,
Yeah.
right? That is, like, I was contemplating like getting off social media completely because I was like, this is too much. Like,
It's crazy.
every story, like I've stopped seeing faces on social media.
Bro,
It's
I
just-
unfollowed like a lot of like news channels and like stuff that kept me updated and
what news channels?
like just like news pages and stuff on Instagram that gave me like daily news or like
Yeah.
updated news.
The thing is, like, it's news channels, the media, I mean, it's different here than in the West, but the people here, it's like they're trying to make you feel guilty for not.
Yeah.
And that's like, if I don't care, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Neymar got racism comments yesterday. He got a
Yeah.
red card. 5 red cards.
5 red cards, and he punched that dude in the.
Did he? I didn't see. I just saw
I
like
saw the replay. He
uh,
goes like this.
Neymar?
Yeah, he punched.
he called him like a black monkey or something like that.
Yeah, so I saw the video and you can't make out what he's saying, but you can see that Neymar keeps saying racism. Even when he's coming off, he tells the fourth official that you guys are not doing anything about racism. But then the guy tweeted today and
The other guy.
Yeah, he's like, I've never been racist and this team is my family, blah blah blah. Some people just don't know how
Bunch
to
of
take losses.
fan. What?
No, this is
Yeah.
old. This is old. There are no fans at the stadium.
Yeah.
You can just search Neymar
Racism.
Yeah, it'll come up.
17 hours ago.
I think this is the one. I think this has the whole video. Yeah, this is the whole incident. So right now, oh, what happened? Wait, what?
Mad.
This is like one of those Indian local football matches.
There were 5 red cards, I know that. But
The punching and kicking.
that reminds me Chelsea today.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm excited.
Oh,
I've
this is the first time everyone's excited to watch Chelsea play.
Bro, I'm excited for Kai Havertz.
Yeah, such a talented player.
Like, Werner, okay, whatever, he's good. That's it.
Yeah.
He's good. But Kai Havertz.
It's
and even Ziyech, bro. I'm telling you, he's a technician. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
He's not playing tonight.
Yeah,
but
he's not. He's injured,
yeah.
yeah. Chilwell,
He's good.
everyone, yeah.
It's
But Kai will
a
play. Kai
completely
Havertz will
new
play.
team. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he'll start. I think Werner will start. Pulisic will start.
Damn, we've got Kovacic, Kante.
Mount as well.
Yeah, he's good.
He was
he's
our
really
best
good.
player last
Yeah,
season.
man.
Yeah, so this Neymar incident, that guy tweeted saying, there's never been racism in my life, or I've never been, some people just don't know how to take a loss. And Neymar replied to him saying, this is what you're saying, and you are clearly a racist. You're not a man. Some big drama. So,
Damn.
I don't know. I don't want to call him a racist before anything's been proven.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's the same guy. I don't know if you've seen that clip of he
This
goes
Alvaro
to
guy,
yeah
whatever.
he goes to Messi and calls him short.
Really?
And Messi gets into a
I don't think Neymar would go at this level where I saw him even
Yeah.
replying to 433 and everything to the
Yeah,
same post
yeah.
saying, "Oh, no racism, say no to
Yeah.
racism," this that. He probably
yeah,
did.
I don't. Why would anyone ever lie about being racially abused? Some people they think
Yeah, they
they've
could
been-
get some this thing, but
Yeah.
Neymar's gone to a whole new level. 100%. I mean, 100%. That's what I think. But
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what. Are you playing? Have you been playing football?
I will be playing tomorrow. Yeah, I play.
Yeah.
I play at least
How often?
twice a week. At least.
Do you work
Anyway.
out or?
I'm
have you-
trying to. I'm
Like-
trying to at least maintain because 2 years ago I
Mhm.
was 86, 87.
Okay. But you're pretty tall, so.
Yeah, 5'10", 5'10" and a
Yeah.
half. But now I've come to 73, which is huge for me. I've never lost weight
Have
in my
you-
life.
Have you done anything to lose weight?
Yeah. I properly. I try to reduce my carbs. I increase my protein intake. Even worked out at the right times. Did a lot of research, and I even took a. I'm like a nutritionist now.
Yeah.
I did some
You did a
course
course?
online. Yeah.
So you know what to eat, what's good for you.
I have a vague idea for sure, and I know what for my body. I know for sure now what
Okay.
works for me.
You weren't were you overweight or
I was overweight.
okay?
I was overweight. But I was underweight for how much I used to eat. I used to eat so much.
So you've
much.
got good metabolism, decent.
Yeah, decent.
Okay.
metabolism. But yeah,
For-
I've increased it now.
So there are a lot of people who are just slightly overweight and they want to.
Yeah.
So what do they eat? What did you eat?
I reduced eating late at nights,
Okay.
as in after dinner, which is 9 o'clock maximum.
So no midnight snacks.
Yeah, fuck that, man. Go to sleep, genuinely. And it takes a while, bro. But you should just go to sleep. Don't just drink ample of water. You wake up, just have a little bit of coffee. Try to work out. Even just have some movement every day.
Yeah.
Every day, and have your protein intake at least whatever your weight is in kgs, the same amount in
Yeah,
grams of
in
protein.
grams,
Yeah,
yeah.
minimum. If you're working out, then your pound weight or whatever in pounds.
Yeah.
So I try to eat around 120 grams of protein every
That's
day.
a lot of protein. though.
That's quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's difficult. But
You don't take any supplements?
I just take a protein shake whenever I feel like I can't. But it's a supplement, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I don't get it through my
It's-
lean chicken or anything, then I have, which it's a weird flavor. It's like salted caramel, but like it's too caramel. It's too caramel.
Too much caramel,
Yeah.
less salt.
No salt. So
Well, you have it with water or milk?
I half water, half milk.
Yeah.
But yeah,
With milk, with water, it tastes like if it's full water, it's weird.
It's weird. Well, milk gives a texture, bro. So
Yeah. So have you reached your goal, like weight goal, or you want to?
yeah, I wanted to reach 75. I'm 73 now.
You haven't thought about getting shredded.
I don't want to, bro.
Do you think it'll help your brand?
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
it actually would. It actually would. But I know myself, I won't be able to maintain that.
Okay.
There's no way I can maintain that. I want to get
Okay, not
I wanna get-
shredded, maybe
yeah,
like
but
lean.
leaner. Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. I will.
Yeah.
I will. I'm confident. I will.
Yeah.
But it'll take another year.
It'll take a while,
Yeah.
but if you're consistent with it, that's
Because that's one thing I know about. I'm patient as hell. I am patient.
that's key in
That's so key.
in social media and content creation. Everyone just thinks, oh, I'm gonna start posting videos, I'll blow up in a month. No, if you have to put realistically 2 years.
100%, bro.
You could blow up during those 2 years. You could blow up after the 2
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
I've seen so many examples. Do you know Ninja?
Yeah.
So Ninja was streaming for 9 years, 10 years.
Was he? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
And then he blew up. And
Fortnite.
yeah, turned into this multi-millionaire. So that's the thing.
Bro, he did like a sneaker shopping with Complex and stuff. Ninja.
He got his own Adidas sneakers
How crazy is that?
from sitting and playing video games.
He has a collaboration with H&M. Like the other day when I went
What?
with Kevin, he was buying clothes for his brother. And there were Ninja shirts in Zara. Sorry, in Zara.
No way.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Bro,
you
Zara
look
has
it up?
so few collaborations. Ninja.
Yep. Let me-
Look it up. I don't think so. I haven't seen him post. But I know he has merch which they sell it in Walmart. And like it's not only online, like even retail.
Yeah.
And then dude, his sponsors at one point, I don't know if he's still sponsored. He was sponsored by Red Bull, Samsung and Adidas. Like insane.
Yeah. Serious.
Do you think
Oh, yeah.
YouTube ads work? Like
Uh,
work as in what the purpose
Conversion
of the ad is?
rate? We can talk about this. Is what Zara?
Yep.
Damn. I didn't know about
shit.
this.
Oh, but
Pretty
they're
cool.
kid sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean his audience is
Oh shit.
mainly younger. Sick. I didn't know this. Oh
Fast fashion, man. Shit.
yeah.
However, I mean, I do hate it now. I feel guilty about it now. But it's difficult to get the same. The quality is good. Quality is decent.
Quality is good and
I mean, you can't jump on the thrift scene as of yet, like fully, I think.
yeah, we can talk about the thrift scene.
Yeah.
With fast fashion, the thing is they make affordable, good looking,
Trends.
trendy stuff, good looking. Like you look better.
Bro, Zara's like aim is to make a trend like come alive in 2 weeks. That's
Yeah.
their aim. And they do it.
Zara, ever since they opened up stores in Pune, like I've seen the way people dress has changed.
Yeah.
Like at this one point, I was like, I'm not going to shop from Zara because I know 10 other people will have it.
Yeah.
Like if you go on a night out, you see like that one H&M shirt that everyone's worn.
100%, bro.
So it's
That same jean that's ripped from the same place.
yeah, same shade.
Yeah.
So they've like taken over. But
It's
I
crazy.
see the appeal because it's quite affordable.
Yeah.
Like
And-
not everyone can go shop at Gucci. Not everyone can go.
Not at all.
Not everyone can wear Nikes, bro. Like so,
But
I
it-
see the appeal.
Yeah, but the best part is being environment friendly is the new cool, I
Mhm.
think.
True.
And that's why thrift shops are working.
So wait, with fast fashion, the problem is what's the problem?
Okay, I don't know too much about it. I just know, like, even in making one garment, they're like 20 liters of water just wasted.
Okay.
They get like contaminated, the water.
Because of the dyeing and
I think so. I just know this fact.
okay.
And lots of energy used and stuff like that. And they don't make just one t-shirt, man. Come on, they're like
yeah.
like thousands of stores.
Yeah.
So like millions of t-shirts.
And there's something about the people who work in those,
Yeah.
like the sweatshops. And so for me, I always thought if someone is working in a sweatshop, they desperately need a job. So doesn't it make more jobs for people? But I've seen videos of the people who are working, they're complaining about the conditions, and that's where I was like, okay, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, if a company like H&M or Zara isn't taking care of its employees, so
Zara does zero marketing. You know
Yeah.
that?
yeah,
They
Barely
do
any.
they do zero marketing. Only what they live on is the way their clothes are on their mannequins and how their store is set.
yeah.
And it's so like clean and sleek, just
Yeah.
attractive.
So
That's
Zara, when they first opened in Pune, it was this thing where, if you're
Oh,
wearing
shit.
Zara,
Phoenix.
yeah, like Zara was back then. No one spoke about Gucci. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't
man.
so mainstream.
Yeah, for
Right?
sure.
Like right now, with like you can't listen to a rap song without hearing Gucci. Or Louis V.
Yeah,
Or
it's either in the name of the song or in the artist name.
but when Zara came in here, it was like the premium
Yeah,
clothing. Like if you wore Zara, you were like,
yeah,
Coolest
my man's-
guy.
yeah, exactly. And it's not. It's more affordable than a lot of luxury brands for sure. So
yeah. Okay, so with thrifting is
massive now.
yeah, it's becoming big. I'm seeing so many pages on Instagram where
10 every day
yeah.
minimum. I was reading an article. There are 10 good thrift shops coming up every day. which
Okay,
is
so
crazy.
how do they work? They
Oh, that's what I don't know. So I did like a shoot today, whatever, and I asked them, where do you thrift this Thrasher t-shirt from? Or this is thrifted though, but
Okay.
like, your Feltex or your this thing and your Champion hoodies from, and they say they won't reveal their source. I mean, it is their business thing.
Is it? Do they get it from individual people?
I don't know. I saw a video where this guy was like, I started a Depop store of like vintage items, and he ordered like 50 vintage sweatshirts off the internet,
Nah.
like in bulk. They came, they
Uh,
had some defects and stuff like
yeah.
that, but so, and that's not in India right now. So that's like one space
Yeah.
someone can go to, but they're like huge, big thrift stores in India, or like super polished ones that actually go to Australia and thrift stuff and like source stuff.
Wait,
is
so
crazy.
okay, with thrifting, like if it's stuff that's not name brands or like
Okay.
you can get around with that, but then like let's say if you're thrifting a Gucci sweater,
Yeah.
how do you know it's legit? How
Exactly.
do you
You have to have like, there's some
know criteria?
who'll give their like registration number or like label number and stuff like that, so you can actually check it on the site, which is
Okay.
perfect. And some people don't care about
Yeah,
stuff like there's, oh my god, there's this one guy called, I'm not gonna take his name,
yeah.
but if he sees this, he'll probably know.
We can bleep it out.
Huh?
But there's no way anyone knows who you're talking about. So
Yeah, he knows. Okay, anyway, he's got like 10, 12K followers, and he's in the streetwear scene or whatever. And he was answering a few questions, and he was super honest. And he
Yeah.
said, "I don't, what's it called?" So the question was, are your sneakers real or fake? Because he was
Yeah.
wearing Balenciagas and
Yeah.
some Yeezys and stuff like that. And he said, "I wear OG as well as like fake."
okay.
Okay.
So and he posted this publicly.
Yeah, publicly, and he said, "Fake it till you make it."
Yeah. Okay. That's pushing it. Like if
And
you're-
I don't think that's right. Like I think you should wear original stuff.
Yeah.
Why? As in, if it's a luxury brand or whatever, it might be overpriced. But bro, that designer made it himself.
yeah.
Like, respect to the designer. The money
Yeah.
should not go to someone who copied it. Simple
True.
as that.
When made it with cheap material.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I get why people would do it.
yeah.
I get why
Yes.
people would do it, but I'm just saying, for me, the respect just goes down.
Yeah. Look, personally for me, if I can't afford something, like, then I'm not getting it. So
Exactly.
if I get the fake, it's not that.
It's not that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even if everyone thinks it's legit, even if it's the best,
Yeah.
I mean, the designers, they're doing pretty well. So I personally, I won't care about them not getting my money.
True.
Right?
True.
But at the same time, like, you know, it's not real.
Yeah.
So even
exactly. Is
like,
it just for someone else?
Yeah.
Like,
so most people buy these clothes to show off,
To show off.
To flex.
yeah, man.
I make myself
Yeah.
sound like some 40-year-old, but these are
To
terms.
flex.
These are terms that like
Yeah.
we all
Wait,
use.
have you seen this YouTube channel called Brad Hall?
No.
Oh shit! Can we see like one of his videos?
What does he do?
Bro, he does sneaker reviews, and
Oh, is he funny?
he's okay. He's so funny. 1 second. But
That
he knows it, but he also does it. 1 second.
knows what?
He's funny.
Oh. Yeah, some
Brad
people
Hall.
are just goofy.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is fun. Okay, let's see the first video.
Oh shit. Everyone was talking about this.
Yeah.
The Travis Scott.
Brad Hall here, and today I've got Travis Scott's McDonald's
Why is he
meal.
so awkward?
I'm
He's
gonna
so
use
awkward.
this machine right here to vacuum seal it. I've covered a lot of Travis Scott's collabs on this
And he
channel.
looks-
This one is a bit
He
of
looks-
a departure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He doesn't look
with
like a secret, but that's what he does.
It is the meal
He wear
Yeah.
like
Travis
these
Scott
super straight
would
fit
order
Levi's
if
505
you went to
and
McDonald's.
this checkered
You've got
shirt
a
and he do
quarter
like sneaker
pounder with
reviews.
That's
bacon
his
and
brand,
lettuce
man.
added.
Yeah,
You've
that's
got
it.
fries with barbecue sauce, and then you've got this medium spread.
But yeah, I just wanted to
I'm
show you
very
like his
excited
vibe.
about this
Yeah.
So
meal for
and
a
you just like
couple
look
of
at him and you're just like,
reasons.
he's so fun.
One,
I see the
it is really cool to
Appeal.
be able to order the
So he, like-
exact food.
like,
even his
that
removed all the
Travis
moisture from
orders.
all this.
Just
Yeah.
And so he's going
gives
to open
ya
it after 20 years
cool
or something, he
feeling.
says.
And
Yeah,
the
I've
other
seen.
reason-
I saw this video
this
with
meal
that
is gonna be
McDonald's burger
highly
that's been there
collectible
forever.
in my
and
opinion.
it's fine.
being careful to keep it
Can't believe
in the
it.
best shape possible, nestle it down there, and get those little pieces of lettuce that fell. We're going to put those in there too.
Is he
Want to
going to-
keep it as intact as possible. That's going to help it hold its value.
But yeah. He just takes all the air.
just sucking
vacuum
out the
clean-
air.
vacuum-
Locking in that freshness.
It's getting squeezed.
Don't want to do it too much.
But it's going to get
Just a little
moist
bit.
now.
Tighter. It's just locked in the freshness. All I have to do after a couple of decades is open this up, pull it out, and it is going to be as good as new. Not many people are going to take the time to properly preserve that.
But yeah. So
Okay.
that's what he does, man. And yeah, it's super funny.
Look, so with this guy, like you could watch 5 seconds of the video and you see his brand. You see his.
Yeah.
That's what I love about video, where
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
true.
do things like that, which you can't do with a post or. Okay, so we were talking about thrifting, right? So would you encourage people to buy like branded stuff like Gucci or Louis Vuitton or from thrift stores?
I mean, if you want to just go ahead, I wouldn't buy something that's not original.
No. I mean, my point is, do you know if it's original or not? Like,
I know the brands that I mean, like the pages I follow, they specifically mention non-authentic. Like the other
Okay.
way, I booked an item or like an Obey clothing, and I didn't read the not authentic thing.
yeah.
And then just before paying, I just saw it, and there were like 10 people who had like commented book. And I said, I'm
Okay.
so sorry, like I'm not gonna buy it, and I didn't buy
Damn.
it. But yeah, I was like $800. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it was
so-
super nice.
That's the thing. I feel like if you're going to wear streetwear is comparatively expensive, right?
Yeah,
Like the big brands. So
like
once
luxury streetwear.
yeah, so once you wear stuff like that, you're projecting, like you're trying to show something, right?
Yeah.
If I see someone wearing stuff like that, the first assumption is this guy is well-to-do. This guy
Yeah.
can afford these clothes, right? And when you can't afford those and you're paying for like the fakes and then you're wearing that, so you're just projecting a false,
fake. Yeah,
a
exactly.
fake image, and that's not good for you
Yeah, exactly. In the long run, that's
or
what.
anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just very absurd in the first place, where you want to wear a certain type of clothes to show
Yeah, exactly.
something. I think you can really, there's a lot of affordable clothing
That's
in which
amazing.
you can
You just
look
have to
great. You should just know how to dress.
Exactly. You just have to like just find places here and there. But But yeah, man. So
So with you always liked dressing up.
I always, yeah.
Ever?
But there was a point where I used to wear like 10 colors at a time.
Yeah, but
Yeah. And 3/4.
you liked the whole process of
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
even if you were coming out just
Yeah.
like everyone comes out in fucking chappals.
Yeah. If it's not
and-
raining, I'll probably wear shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
people wear chappals, and this is back then when none of us like we used to dress up like
Yeah.
clowns. But you always liked looking good.
Yeah.
So
And it probably comes from my mom. Like,
uh, sh-
she always liked buying me a new jacket before my birthday. Or
Yeah.
like making sure I look good on my birthday.
Yeah.
Making sure I'm looking the way I want to look on my birthday. Or like before an event.
yeah,
Or something like that.
it's funny how our parents used to dress us up before anything for
Yeah.
the longest time,
Yeah.
and then suddenly there's this one day where you have to start dressing up on your own,
Yeah.
and you have no idea. But I've seen some family pictures from people, and their parents have
Absolutely.
like even I'll show you some of mine if I find them. Like
Yeah.
I had this SpongeBob
So that
shirt,
what?
like a
Okay.
button up, probably like this, but it was yellow, red, and there was like flames everywhere. And my mom used to make me wear that with like red pants. And she had gotten the
For what?
same for like if you're going to someone's house for dinner. And she had bought one for Ali as well, so we'd be like twinning.
No.
Yeah.
That's not cute. Yeah.
Not at all. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Probably it was. But
yeah, at
but
the
whatever.
time. I don't think people give a fuck about what kids wear. Then again, I see these influencer kids on social media. It
Bro.
creeps me out, bro. Like, it freaks me out. Like, people love them and stuff.
Yeah.
And they are really good looking children, but that's just...
Bro, Kylie's kids
yeah.
cannot go outside without like a sneaker or like without like
the-
Gucci, the monogram somewhere.
It freaks me out, bro. Where these people are being
What are
put...
they going to be like in the future?
Yeah,
How are they going to be?
Do you think they have an option? Like, do you think Kylie's kid can get up and say, "Oh, you know what? I don't want to be on social media.
That's
I'm thinking of becoming an engineer." Like,
not happening.
that's not happening.
Shit,
And
that's
these
like that's reverse.
yeah, it's
That's so
these
funny.
kids get no say, and like the minute they're born, even before they're born, like the pregnant pictures that they would put up,
Yeah.
they're on social
Bro,
media.
Gigi right now.
Yeah,
Gigi's kid. Oh shit.
her kid has been on social media before he or she.
Yeah. First it was leaked, and then
Yeah, these
bro, that's a crazy life. Would I like to be part of that? For sure. I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
So yeah, being famous, right, or being a celebrity,
Yeah, that's crazy.
it
That's a crazy idea to me.
sounds very appealing, and obviously most people, if they got the chance to be a celebrity, they would. But I just don't know how I would feel if like every time you step out of your house, literally every person in the world knows you. So how do you deal with that? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
no, like what do you
Wait,
think?
how
it's
does
like?
Kevin deal with it?
Kevin? So
Or is it still like a good amount?
like people do recognize him when he goes
Yeah.
out, and it's so with the thing here is anything that comes on TV, like a lot of people watch it. Like he went from
I'm actually quite surprised people watched Roadies this time though. Like, I don't know. I thought like the OTT platforms were like really going up and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's awesome that people watch Roadies.
No,
now.
the TV is still really big here.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. I'm just
Abroad, maybe it's
don't
not
know.
as big, but more
Yeah.
people are on the internet. Like YouTube is the new TV.
Yeah, it's new TV.
But over here, there are a lot of people who still watch. And he went from what? He was on 7K and he's on like 60K now. Because people
Mad.
see him on TV every week. So,
Yeah. And they like search for his
yeah.
name and that's what.
So he is, I mean, I think he
Opportunities,
likes it.
opportunities,
But the
opportunities.
other day I was out with him and this old man, he comes up to him. He's like, "Oh, I know you."
Yeah.
And he gave him a ring.
Whoa.
That person sells rings. So he had a
Oh.
bunch in his pocket.
Oh, shit,
He
he just
suddenly
gave-
pulled one.
But that's
Like,
still cool.
Yeah. And he took his number. He's like, "Can you call my kids and talk to them?"
Oof.
And Kevin couldn't say no. And I was just like, "Bro, you can't be giving your number out to people on the street. Like, that's just not okay." But he was like, I couldn't say no. Yeah, so with that, I don't, that's a moon.
Almost.
It lights up if you touch the metal thingy.
Like if
Yeah,
I touch it?
Yeah, you just touch it.
Whoa.
It changes color as well if you touch it.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah. Someone
Switched
gifted.
off at the moment?
Someone gifted to me. I want
Fun.
to fill this place up with just a lot of random shit like this.
That you can just fidget with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like get some skulls or something. Yeah. So with being famous, I don't know what it would be like, but I feel like everyone wants to be. Like a lot of people want to be
Yeah,
famous.
but I don't think anyone has it in them to be famous. Like has it in them as in with a lot of positivity or like a lot of a lot of negativity comes to it.
Yeah, true.
And
To know
I'm
how to
not
deal
that.
with hate. Like some people,
it's tough.
yeah. Do you get hate?
I haven't got, like, fortunately I haven't got, but I know I can deal with it like easily. Like I'm not trying to be overconfident about it.
Like
But-
never, no one has ever messaged you or
Oh
commented
no,
something.
I've got a few idhar udhar ki oh ye kya shirt pehna hai kuch bhi dikh
But
raha
that's
hai.
not
Yeah,
hate.
that's not hate. Like yeah, but like not like for no reason.
Like it's
No
not
reason.
positive.
Yeah, it's not positive. Like I made like a random this of how to like button up your shirt. He's like, just keep it open. Like someone commented like, just keep it open. And I was like, but that's not the point. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't got like hate. But I know like if there are 10 hate comments and one good comment, I can stick to that one good comment. And
But
continue
that's the
doing it.
opposite. You meant 10 good comments, one hate comment?
No, even if I get like 10 hate comments and one
Yeah.
good comment.
Oh, but that's too much hate, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's too much
that-
hate.
that's the
Yeah.
ratio.
Then I'm probably doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, with that, my phone is charging, but so I had this thing in the middle. I had found this fun thing to do on Instagram where I would comment on meme pages,
Okay.
like try to comment something witty or funny, and
Okay.
then see how many likes it gets.
Awesome. Like Farokh.
Yeah,
Farouk?
yeah.
You want your phone, you can take it. The webcam's recording. That's recording.
It's fine. I've memorized the messages. Yeah, so like that. And if you comment quick enough and your comment actually adds something
Yeah.
to the post, it does get.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had comments with got 4,000, 5,000
Really?
likes. Yeah.
Whoa.
And in my insights, the profile visits just,
Shot.
yeah.
I mean, I'm logged into your Instagram here. What do you need me to look up?
It's fine. That guy blocked me, so the DMs disappeared. It's fine. So yeah, that happened, and with that, I started getting a bunch of DMs because people are seeing that
Yeah,
comment
yeah.
and they click on your profile. So this guy, so there was this post where they were talking about someone being a simp or something.
Yeah.
So and I just commented, the Sims are low-key getting all the girls in 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something people
We just
would-
relate
yeah,
to or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
So it got fuck tons of likes, and then this guy DM'd me saying,
Just a random guy.
just a random, his profile picture was a guitar. I had no post, nothing. He's like, it's always amazing to see someone like you on the internet who's going around calling other people simps, which is not even what
Which
I
is
did.
what not really said.
He's
yeah.
like, and then he sent me one of my own pictures, and he's like, look up soy face. I was like, what the fuck is a soy face? And I looked it up. So soy face means someone who takes pictures with their mouth open.
Oh, okay.
You do that
I
too.
do that a lot.
Even I do
Yeah,
that. Like
okay.
I read that and I was like, I went through my post. I was like, fuck.
Fuck, it's just soy faces.
Yeah,
That's like KSI. He doesn't have one picture without his like hair
bandana.
Yeah, bandana.
He's insecure about
yeah, with his forehead.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so this guy just goes off on me. He's like, if my little sister could beat you up and she's like 13, like be careful when you go out because someone like me will eventually find you and break your neck. At first I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
So luckily I had my phone on me and I saw it as soon as it came
Yeah.
because it was a random DM.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see. And then he blocked me right after so that the DM also disappears and like I can't even reply.
What the hell?
So I got screenshots like right on time.
Oh, awesome.
So I have it. But yeah, so I was thinking like what caused this person to like,
That's what Gary Vee says. That
oh yeah,
where like what's he going through? Like
Yeah.
where do
Then
you
you
think that I should waste my time on leaving something that's hateful?
yeah. So that means that guy is going through some
For
shit.
sure,
And
man.
so you just have to be sympathetic. It does affect a lot of people though.
Yeah, I have this crazy question where I was talking to a few people about, like, do you think everyone, like, say your personality, do you think
Me specifically or just
anyone,
Yeah.
just anyone, but like, let's just say you,
Okay.
whoever you are today or however you are today, is it because of the surroundings or were you born a blank slate and just grow up to who you are right now, or is it some genetically something also? People say it's like 80-20.
Yeah, I was just going to say
Yeah.
that. I think most of it is from your surroundings. Your parents play a very big
Huge
role.
role, for sure.
And people you're in contact with, like your siblings, your parents.
Your friends.
And I've seen, yeah, and I've
Yeah.
seen that a lot with like people I know. Like for example, there'll be this one person in the family who's the youngest child, and they have like 3 siblings or 2 siblings.
Yeah.
And like I've seen patterns in their behavior which you can, like, if you sit and think about it for 5 minutes, you're like, oh, her family's like this is why they're like that.
Yeah.
Right? So usually guys who have 3-4 sisters, they seem to be more feminine when they grow up.
Yeah.
So, and like there are, like the youngest child usually speaks louder than everyone else, because ever since they were younger, they've had to just try their best to
To be noticed.
notice. So there are things like that
Ooh.
which
Fun.
which really affect you. And obviously, bro, like
But there
your
are many
surroundings-
examples where they're like, oh, he's like this or she's like this because he's X because her parents are Y. There's also that.
Yeah.
And there's also the parents are X, so the children are also X. And there was an experiment done, it seems, where there were these twins, a set of twins, same surroundings, just in different places, same kind of people, but just turned out extremely different. Which is...
Maybe, okay, so for that, my guess would be that these two have the twins, like we know a set of twins,
Yeah.
and they're complete
Oh, shit.
opposite,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I think with twins, what happens is they try so hard to not be
Ooh,
like
each
the other
other.
person that they end up being.
Possible.
Like, but that's what my guess would be.
But that's a good guess. That's a good... Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Because
So
they're the first to tell you, oh, this is different between us and this. Yeah.
So that's what happens. I think like there are some people, many people who are brought up in fucked up surroundings, toxic parents, toxic siblings, or just things go wrong in their lives, and then you can't blame them for being like that. But I think you should recognize that and work
100%.
on it.
That was just going to be my next...
Yeah.
That say someone's a bad person and they are not genetically, but that's how they were brought up.
Yeah.
Do you blame them?
You don't, like, this is also something controversial. Like when it comes to rapists
Yeah.
and murderers, I'm like, no one is born a rapist
Yeah.
or a racist or anything negative, right? They have been in surroundings where it's caused them to
Yeah.
do stuff like that.
And that's the toughest bit, recognizing it and then getting over that and
Yeah.
becoming a better person.
So how do you do that? Like, first of all, there are some people who recognize it and they're like, oh, this is just the way I am. My parents were like this. Blame 10 other people for the way you
Yeah.
are.
And that's the toughest.
Yeah.
Then if you are that, it's the toughest too.
Yeah. Because you're stubborn and fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. That's so messed up. How? Then nobody, only you can recognize it.
Yeah.
Only you.
No, I mean, so many people come to you and they're like, okay, this is what you do. And if 5 people come and tell you the same thing, then you know there's something.
Yeah, yeah.
So working on it and getting over it is the best thing you can do. But some people don't want to do that. And some people don't know that there is something wrong with them. So what do they do? Like
there is no other way. But I mean, I feel like if you're around people and you're fucked up, people will leave you
Yeah.
and go, and like
Yeah.
they'll become super evident, at least in this day and age. Or somebody will be like, whatever you're doing is messed up.
Yeah. And
You need help.
If they don't tell you and they just disappear, then some people, again, they play on that. They become even more
Oof.
stubborn, saying,
You left me in my tough times.
everyone who comes to me leaves me. If you've had 3 girlfriends or boyfriends who have left you
Yeah.
for the same reason, there is something
Wrong
that
with
you
you.
should, something wrong. Like when you're romantically involved with someone, I think they try their best to make it work
For
most
sure.
times.
Yeah.
And then if they leave you for a certain personality trait that you have, that means it's really hard to live with.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, even with people who recognize that and want to work on it, the first thing you think of is therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy isn't cheap, dude.
It isn't. Shit. Yeah.
Like if you want to go to a good therapist, it's anywhere around 2 to 2.5K
See,
an
bro,
hour.
the world is fucked, and it's so evident where there's so many mental disorders now. Like there's names to every mental
Yeah.
disorder, I feel like everyone's got some issue.
Yeah, for
Everyone.
sure.
Yeah,
Like no one is going to be perfect
Exactly.
that way, but being self-aware and knowing how
Yeah.
to deal with it and what you can do
Yeah.
is what's key. But then again, like with therapy being so expensive, do you think it should be free? Like anyone who needs,
therapy should be free.
yeah,
There are a few like
NGOs.
organizations that just say, just give us a call, and this is. At least universities do that. The university I was at,
Mhm.
they're like, just call us anytime and talk about.
Yeah, but you're
what is
paying
stressing.
fees.
Yeah, paying a fees. That's true. But I mean, it's not a bad option for sure.
True.
Yeah, it's not a bad option. But yeah, what I do believe in, which is something extremely off topic, is poverty, man.
Mm, yeah.
Like I don't believe in, which many people do, in having a upper limit on how much money you should have, but there has to be a lower limit.
Lower limit.
A
Yeah,
lower limit.
yeah. That I could agree with that, because all these people going after Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, if they've earned it, like
if they
fuck
earned
you.
it, let them dream big. Yeah,
If Jeff Bezos doesn't want to donate $1 to charity, it's up to him.
it's up
like,
to him. He's earned it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
He
done.
doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
That's how he wants to live his life.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you said, I think universal basic income should be a thing,
Has to be a thing.
especially over here. But then who pays for that?
It has to be.
It
True.
has.
I mean, it has to be the taxpayers,
Yeah.
but then only like 5% of our population pays tax, but it has to come from the government, bro. That's the thing.
True.
See, here's the thing: if you get a monthly income from the government,
Yeah, which takes care of your basic.
basic thing, right? And your little or whatever you want to try. Say somebody wants to actually give something a go, but they
Yeah.
don't have the income. They can get that and
Yeah.
give it their best. And then they still don't make it. It's up to them. Because I feel like many people use finance as a big
Yeah.
hurdle. And it probably is. Probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, true.
Somebody it might be an excuse. It might be 100% an issue.
And poverty does lead to a lot of crime.
Yeah, exactly.
It does lead to people doing things that they don't want to be doing.
Yeah.
But then within a country, a capitalist country, that's how things work. But there needs to be poor people, there needs to be really rich people. And that's the argument, like people, capitalists and socialists. So even with socialism, it's more inclined towards what we were talking about, that everyone should be getting paid equally for.
Yeah.
But that's also that, like,
Minimum. I said minimum.
Yeah.
Let's say minimum.
universal basic income should be a thing where the basic necessities are taken care
Yeah.
of. And then I think people will be happier, because once you have your basic
Yeah.
needs taken care of, that's when you,
So much will grow.
yeah.
I mean, it won't eradicate everything, obviously, because there will be some people who'll probably be getting like 5 or 10K, but still be spending it on alcohol and just drinking
Yeah.
drinking everything away.
So
So
that's on them.
that's on them. That's it.
And you can't blame the system.
Yeah,
then.
Then
And
that's
right
it.
now, someone can actually blame the system.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if they're
Bro, the rich are getting richer, bro.
yeah.
Simple.
And that's something over here in the States. I like abroad, I find it funny when a lot of people complain about things, and I'm like, you come
Yeah,
to
bro.
India for a month and see what's up. So
I mean,
how much
fortunately
do you
privileged.
think is enough to take care of your basic needs? Like how much should per
everyone in India? Oof, that's a tough question, bro.
Yeah.
But probably 10K.
10K per person?
I think. I mean, there can be some like rules or whatever, like if it's a family of 4, or if it's a family of 3,
Yeah.
probably 10K, or if it's a family of 4, probably 13, 12, 13. I don't know. I'm just making stuff
You
up,
should be able to you should be able to pay for food
and education.
and education.
Yeah, food, shelter, education.
Food, shelter, and education. That
Yeah.
those are the 3 things that need to be covered. Yeah, I think that's very fair.
Yeah,
But again, in a country of 1.7 now,
it's tough, bro.
how do you do that?
I don't know. But right now, Modi is not going to do it. He'll just Modi to.
But see, the thing is, I was having this conversation with someone else the other day, and they were like, Modi isn't going to do it. I said, who's going to do it? First of all, there's no opposition.
Yeah.
Right? So if you are going against Modi, you're not going to go run for office.
Yeah.
You need someone to be there, someone who represents you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if there's any solution like right now.
Yeah. All you can do is like post stories about it on social. That's like raising awareness is something that does help. But what does that lead to? Like election time?
Like does it like change a lot of things in the bigger spectrum?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But 2020 has been crazy, man.
It's been crazy, and I don't like it personally when people just blame the year for something. But this year, it's been
weird.
It's been it's a weird time.
And weird how people are like, I can't wait for 2021.
Yeah,
bro, nothing's gonna change.
And people have hope. They're optimistic, and
true.
without hope,
the world is nothing.
Yeah,
bro, nobody can do anything without hope.
Yeah.
So like my parents, I always talk to them about this. They've got this one puja that they do every year, and it costs them a lot, and it gives them hope or whatever. They just do it every day, but it's like a lot of stuff going on, which I don't think is necessary. That they can just do their puja, and not waste a lot of time, not waste a lot of money, and get it done. And they say they just get a lot of hope from it and this, that, and all.
But that's very important too, because with religion, personally,
Do you believe in God?
I do believe in God.
Okay.
But like my definition of God isn't the textbook definition. Like.
Let's pause for a second. The storage on this is full. Should I delete the stuff from yesterday?
Oh yeah, I thought I deleted them. You can delete them. Damn, how long has it been?
An hour and a half.
Shit.
Damn.
I was gonna ask you guys to like wrap it up, but then just because you have stuff to talk about.
We'll talk and I take the best parts.
Pictures of you
I'll have dinner at like 9:15, so we'll talk like 20 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I think the best time to do these is after dinner. But you can just sit down
and just talk.
Yeah. You don't drink much, right?
I'm not much of a drinker.
Yeah.
No,
You were talking about your definition of
Okay. Do you smoke?
I don't smoke.
You don't get high?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So for me, like, I'm not very religious. I used to be when I was younger.
Religious?
Yeah, I used to. And not just one religion, like every religion. I used to follow all. Like, what's funny is that Muharram and Ganpati are the same time every year. So I used to like go for the Aarti.
Yeah.
And then there is this place over here where all Iranians like come together, and if there's a festival or there's some like anything cultural,
celebrate together.
Yeah, so I used to do both, and it was just the funniest thing because Ganpati is usually happy, there's dancing, and that is like really sad.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
So it was just a very weird situation. Yeah, so I'm not very religious myself right now, but I do believe in God. I feel like there is a driving force in the world.
There is a driving force, or you like to believe there's a driving force?
I don't think that. I think everything happens for a reason. I don't think like.
Do you believe in destiny? Like everything's written?
I don't know. There's no way of.
There's no way, man.
But sometimes there are things that happen, and you're like, dude.
This was meant to.
This was meant to be. I don't know. But then the thing with the religion is, it does give a lot of people a lot of hope, and it makes their lives better.
People have faith, and then when they get hope, it comes with optimism, positivity.
Yeah. So I don't hate on religion, where a lot of people who don't believe in religion just make fun of it.
No, there's too many upsides to religion, like community building and lots of stuff. For me, it's just heights when you're like giving him, like food and like so much money and this, that. That's when I'm like.
Yeah, I think it gets messed up when it takes over your life.
Yeah.
You know, where you do things for religion that you wouldn't otherwise, and you become obsessed with it. And there's only so much hope that religion can give you. The rest is up to you. I mean, even if there is a God who wants to help you, if you're not making enough effort, you'll be like, fuck this guy. Like, if he doesn't want it that bad, I'm not going to help him.
Yeah.
Like, I have prayed for things and they have happened, but Not prayed,
is that
not-
because you did something? or
Yeah,
you
I mean,
made-
I worked towards it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you asked for support. I don't know if it was praying. It was more of like manifesting something. That's
Okay.
something I believe in.
manifesting.
Yeah. Do you believe in that? Like, if you've seen Om Shanti Om,
Yeah.
so he keeps saying if you want something really bad, everything in the universe will
We'll work
align.
towards it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that?
no, it's only if I work towards it.
Yeah, you have to work towards it, but
Yeah.
you have to at the same time believe and keep seeing it, like keep
Yeah.
picturing it.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Like, I promise you. So right now you're working on your Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm sure you keep thinking about it turning to 11K.
Oof.
You
No,
seeing that?
But what? Okay, my small goal 5K. till
Okay, so
next
you keep
April.
seeing that then in your
Yeah.
head.
Oh, for sure.
So that is manifesting.
Yeah.
And what's okay with manifesting? Even I was a bit skeptical about it, but then
Like Nazar type or like
no,
not saying it out loud.
No,
something like
I was like, is it really like you have to, if you picture it enough, will it actually happen? But then every celebrity, every rapper, everyone who's made it big, when they talk about how they kept saying, I kept believing it, I kept manifesting it, and it happened. Reaping and sowing. It's like you give out these vibes in the universe,
Yeah.
and then the universe works towards making
I
it
believe
happen.
in vibes for sure.
Yeah,
I believe in energy,
it's-
man.
that you can't deny.
Yeah, man. It's
How many times have you met someone and been like, okay, this guy's just off, like there's bad vibes?
quite a few times. Quite a few times, man. And it's just energy.
Yeah, and what's fucked up is that most times they turn out to be a fucked up person.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, you knew it.
Yeah.
You know-
Even when something like these crimes that happen, whoever, if they talk to the victim, they're like, I just knew that there was
Yeah,
something
yeah.
wrong with this guy.
On that note, like, are you superstitious about anything?
Superstitious? I don't know. When I used to play video games when I was younger, I was really superstitious. Like, on the PS1 and the PS2, your games would stop working.
Yeah.
And I would I would do things like, if I do this, the game is going to work now. Like, if I'm not looking at the TV when I put the CD. But right now, I don't think so. There's nothing that.
Like,
What
not
about-
for like bigger things in life. You
No,
haven't been. Okay.
not
Awesome.
What about you?
No, bro.
Not at all. There's not one habit.
There's not one thing that I'm that has some superstitious something about it. Like, and lots of my parents but like dad a few years ago, and we cried. This was Malacca Spice, okay? Yeah. And I was just moving my leg, and he said, "Stop moving your leg. Ghar pe कर्ज बढ़ता है, and loan बढ़ता है."
Oh shit.
And I was like, "What do you mean? Like,
Move
how-
it like.
stop moving, stop shaking your leg.
Okay.
The loan increases."
Mm.
I'm like, what? How is that like related? In
I mean, I see.
and we had a huge fight and this
over
that
this.
over this.
Yeah,
'Cause
you were
it's
just like, what the fuck are you talking
just tell me
about?
to stop shaking my leg. Like, that's it. And it's what they've learned from their parents or whatever,
Yeah.
you know.
No, there's
And-
so many things like that. Like, I mean, this is just a stupid thing to do. So I see why they asked me to stop doing it. I pick up a scissor and just doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And my grandmom, like, I'm sure I took like 2 years off her life by stressing her out like that, because she'd be like, don't do that. Like, something bad will happen. Something bad will happen. So yeah, there are so many things like that. The thing you said about shaking your leg, if I had to make any sense of it, it's like that is just a sign of stress.
Yeah. It's just
so
like
maybe
yeah.
people who have a lot of debts, then
a lot of anxiety, a lot of
Yeah.
stress.
so
Yeah.
they keep shaking their leg. So
Yeah,
maybe that's
yeah, there's
where
obviously
it
an
comes
underlying
from.
something to it, but they've just given it that, this happens, so you should probably stop it. And
So with those things, I think they're also like religion. It does give people hope. Like football players, most of them, they're like, I always put the right sock on first.
yeah.
So if that makes them think that they're going to perform better,
Yeah, might as well.
and it does make them perform better, then
They
I
might
think
as well.
that's where it comes from. I mean, but one thing that I honestly can't stand is astrology, bro. Like,
yeah.
zodiac signs, and you're telling me that just because I was born at this time, so like everyone else who's born on the 5th of July
Yeah.
is going to be exactly like me.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
So that means we have only 365 personalities.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. I mean, people believe in it. People believe in it. Yeah,
I see why they believe in it because it's always positive.
Yeah, it's always exactly the other day. Like, oh, wait, let's read everyone's.
Yeah.
Oh, cancer, this, that. You're going to do financially amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a small hiccup, but then you're going to do financially amazing.
Something good is coming your way.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Your love life's going to be
Yeah.
decent,
Yeah.
good. Never
There are
bad.
negative things, but it ends positive.
Yeah, it ends positive.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, dude. I mean, but then again, with that, if
They
someone
make
reads,
them feel better. Yeah.
yeah, if they read that, feel better and perform better, then
Yeah.
good for
But
them.
do you think people should not depend on that for their happiness? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you could be doing a lot of things to make yourself
Exactly.
feel better, and
Different.
Zodiac science isn't. But people they plan their weddings and stuff according to that.
Yeah.
The time of getting married. And
Did you see Indian matchmaking?
no, but I've read so much about it.
It's true.
Is it
Yeah.
good?
It's hilarious. It's hilarious as in it's like my mom could relate to it.
Yeah, even my mom watched it and she was like, "This is too good."
Yeah, like this is how it works. This is how
Yeah.
it happens, and
Yeah,
it's crazy.
the cool thing about that is I think it's the closest thing to showing Indian culture.
True.
Like
Yeah.
everything else that they make abroad is like Raj from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
He's not Indian, bro. He's not brown.
Yeah.
And like any role that Mindy Kaling has done. Do you know Mindy
I
Kaling?
love Mindy
Yeah,
Kaling,
she's
bro.
hilarious, but
She's so funny.
she's brown people for white people.
Yeah,
Like,
she's brown people fight people. Yeah,
Why?
she's a coconut, bro. She's like
Yeah.
brown on the outside but white on the inside.
Yeah. No, people see that, oh, this is what brown people are like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
see Indian matchmaking, they're like, oh, they're not as funny as they show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think shows like that are great.
But yeah.
Netflix too. Netflix and Prime, they've taken
Madness.
over cinema. Like, how much time do you spend on watching shows?
I feel like right now in my life, I'm absorbing a lot of different kind of content. Like I'm not
More-
watching a lot of
More
shows.
educational.
Yeah, more educational or like
Podcasts. Same.
yeah. Like my only I think entertainment would probably be football. Watching
Yeah,
a football
so glad
game.
it's back. What podcasts do you watch?
A lot of Gary Vee, a lot of Joe Rogan, a lot of I think there's What's Good. There's a podcast called What's Good or
Oh,
something like that.
Simon.
Yeah, something like
Si-
that. Yeah.
Simon
awesome.
and yeah.
And
Do you watch Impulsive?
Impulsive.
Impulsive.
No, I for some reason I don't like their
Studio?
frame. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
shit.
Why
Yeah.
does that sound
No,
familiar?
but
Yeah.
I've heard other people also say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because for some reason I've never I've seen clips. Seems funny, but yeah, man. Do you like Logan Paul?
I
used to watch him a lot.
I enjoy his rebrand and his content right now. I watch pretty much every video. 'Cause
Really? Is it that good? Because I
So-
want to know.
Before the scene with YouTube was like, for vlogging, you post 20-minute, 30-minute, 15-minute long videos. You're showing everything that you do in a day. And then there's one highlight, which is the clickbait and the title,
Right.
Which is usually towards the end. But right now, people's attention spans have like,
Crazy.
with TikTok, with 10 seconds, 5 seconds. So vlogs are usually 4 minutes and 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So Logan Paul also had to. So
Bro,
right
that's
now,
where David Dobrik went crazy.
yeah,
420.
he blew up. You remind me a lot of David Dobrik.
Really?
You're always laughing, always smiling, the positivity. That's one of
Well,
the
yeah.
reasons that I thought you should.
If I
keep
only had the
vlogging.
money.
He
didn't have
he
the money
didn't
to
have-
pay,
He
yeah.
moved to LA with a couple of his friends so that they could afford rent,
Yeah.
and he just started making videos. And
Yeah.
But what's funny is that when I started vlogging, I was like, there's no one over here who does college humor. AIB used to do it.
Yeah.
After them, I haven't seen much of it. Like even the YouTubers and the vloggers here, they're either fitness or travel.
Yeah.
So that's something that I wanted to do with my videos. Like I was influenced by Logan Paul, David Dobrik, but now I'm realizing there's a reason people don't do that, because there's not much of a
Like
like
people don't want to.
people prefer seeing me go to a restaurant and eat and talk about it than
Yeah.
seeing my friends make out.
I guess.
It's weird because in my head I was like, shit, this is going to blow up because
Yeah.
no one else is doing it. But then again, there's not much of a market for it. So yeah,
But like lots to learn, man. Crazy.
a lot to learn. Every video that I post,
Learn a lot,
I
right?
learn what I should do for the next one. I see what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
With Instagram, it's the same. if a post does well, you should be posting more.
I was reading the new like terms. I do that. I read
Terms and conditions.
Yeah, like
for every platform.
not like every platform, but like I follow a few YouTubers who like talk about it and stuff. And I even read the new like terms and conditions, just like an updated one, so the new points from Instagram. And they said they're going to mark some accounts as unreachable as in Instagram won't, the algorithm,
they'll shadow ban them basically.
Yeah, they'll shadow ban them, exactly, as in if they're posting like nudity and like stuff that's unethical and stuff like that, which is crazy. And also clickbait.
They want to get rid of clickbait.
If somebody's clickbaiting, they won't give it reach.
Clickbait in what?
Like IGTV, because you get covers and stuff like that, even reels, like so that's crazy. And there was another point, I don't remember, but that was like that's crazy. Like Instagram's really gonna try that.
Yeah, but Instagram has a problem right now with the bots.
Yeah, man.
And like every comment section is just bots, and they've tried action banning people. A lot of people I know got action banned, and they're just
really
doing their own thing. Like if you like too many posts, you get action. If you DM too many people, and then the bots are. So I see why they're doing that. The clickbait one is a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Even clickbait captions or something like that, and even giveaways.
Oh, giveaways they want to get rid of because people use that to get inorganic followers.
Which is a smart way, but they're not going to give it reach.
Yeah.
So you can do it,
but
no reach. Like it won't be in the Explore page or everything.
With giveaways, it's like you get in one. Even if you follow someone, you're not following them for their account. You're following it for the giveaway. So for me, it's not the smartest way of growing your.
True. Exactly. You can only hope that people, when you post next time, people actually like your content.
Yeah.
So
with Instagram, it's how the reach depends on the engagement, right? The engagement is everything. So for me, this weird thing that I had to do with my Instagram. So I was on like 1,100 or 1,050 followers.
Okay.
And this is because I was streaming. So when I was streaming
on
this. No, I was streaming on this Persian website, and I would speak in Persian. So it was a very niche.
Okay, awesome.
And the reach was way more because it's a exclusive website. So I was doing that, and I got a lot of followers from them, and they were engaging with the gaming content that I used to put up. But I stopped streaming because I didn't like really enjoy it as much, and I can't. So the thing is, if I was to stream on Twitch, it's a much bigger platform. The discoverability is way lower. It'll take me years to reach somewhere. Unless you're like really good at a video game where you're playing at a pro level, or you're just super entertaining.
Okay.
Right? So, yeah. And then I didn't want to do it on the Persian website because I wasn't comfortable speaking Persian at like whole time. And I couldn't, like, I don't know Persian pop culture. I can't, a lot of the references people put in the chat, I wouldn't even understand them. I have nothing in common with people there.
Yeah.
So then, after that, once I stopped streaming and I was posting my other pictures, like those people who followed me for the gaming don't give a shit about what
so they unfollowed.
Most of them didn't unfollow, but they weren't engaging with the content. My engagement had like dropped, and like even I wouldn't get like, you have this average number of likes that I wasn't even hitting that. So I sat down, I individually removed like around.
It's true. Even all creators are talking about that. If people are not like engaging, or they're just there for like and they just take it off. They like take them off.
I think when you're at a smaller level, that's what you should do. But other than that, because the number of followers, it shows it's the social proof. I think for brands, if they want to collaborate
for
with
sure, man. But there are lots of like companies where they talk about like only if you have like 3,000 followers or like 5,000 followers, we'd like to collaborate with you.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. But yeah, everyone's realizing about the engagement rate and stuff like that.
Yeah. Awesome. Do brands ask about engagement rates? Huh?
Yeah, bro.
They ask for just how many followers.
They ask for insights.
Okay. And are people okay with sharing them with?
You have to be, bro. If you want a collaboration.
If you want to get paid.
I've made like a media kit. Like I made a PDF document.
Oh shit, that's so cool. So it's like a tech rider for
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
like your press kit for gigs.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what I do, and then I show my insights. I've taken screenshots and everything.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
so
it changes every
Yeah.
obviously
You have to
every
keep
month or 2
updating
months.
it.
You have to keep updating. But yeah, man.
Cool. How long has it been, bro, Ali?
It has
I think it's been a couple of hours.
hour 46 minutes.
Yeah, this one went on for too long. And it's funny that I still have stuff to talk about.
Yeah, there's lots. I want to
Yeah.
talk about aliens.
Yeah, we can do that some other time. I
Yeah,
want to
man.
talk about music as well.
Oh
but
shit, yeah.
I think we're done with memory, so we'll wrap this one up. And it
Yeah,
was,
man.
I honestly, so I was scared about like not having enough to talk about, but
We had, bro.
clearly we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah, but before we go, so your
Yes.
Instagram says magician.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It says in that light letters.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a hook point.
Yeah, when people look at that, and
Like what? Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, and then they want to see the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do? You play with cards all the time?
I do some cardistry. I do some magic. And
It's funny
yeah,
you
man,
didn't get
it's
your own. Like I thought.
no,
I
I've
should-
stopped right now because of the coronavirus, man.
Oh,
Because I don't want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying not to get it, and I leave it here and there, and the
Yeah,
cards, man.
true.
You can't really clean
yeah,
cards.
Yeah,
So
That's true.
that's it, man.
we have a pair of cards here. I don't know if they're the best quality.
Pair of cards.
Pair
Deck
of
of
cards.
cards. Yeah, that just shows how much I don't know about cards. I don't even know how to play poker.
You don't know how to play poker?
I'm scared if I know, I'll lose it.
I
Like,
played a little bit of blackjack in the UK.
I love blackjack.
Oh
It's
my God,
addicting.
I love blackjack.
I lost quite a bit of money
Do you play
during-
online?
during quarantine.
Online?
I picked up a habit where I was betting on sports first, football,
Oh, like through what?
online,
Oh shit.
and I was making so with football, I know enough to. So I
To
would make
become-
these small bets like on the throw-ins, corner kicks,
Yeah, yeah.
not on who's going to win because you can't say. And then I was making like quite a bit of money, and then I started playing blackjack. So I started with $500 like for betting. I made that into like 800 by betting,
Okay.
and then I started playing blackjack. So that 800 turned to 3,000 something.
Because money doubles in
Yeah.
blackjack if you
so
win.
I was on a roll. Like I wasn't losing.
Yeah.
I made around 3,000 something, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna withdraw most of it and then play with that 500 again. So that then I go to the computer to like put in my details. Ali's editing a video, so I'm like, okay, cool, I'll do it tomorrow. I go back to play, I lose it all, zero from 3,000 to nothing. So yeah, okay.
But yeah, man. Shit.
Can you do anything with these cards?
I mean, I can just show some cardistry. Let me show a move that I made.
Or you
Oh,
made
shit.
this yourself?
Huh?
Okay,
Yeah,
Christian, do you want to do it to this angle or this angle?
I think this
This
one's
angle?
better.
Okay.
This one's better, I think.
All right.
Damn. Jeez. And you did that with a shitty deck.
Yeah, this is quite nice though. I mean, it's like totally broken in,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
it's fine. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
You
man.
don't do tricks, no?
Bro, I've
You
not
used
learned
to.
a lot of magic.
You used
now.
to.
But yeah, bro, that's what I hate if somebody says, can you do some magic tricks?
Yeah.
Fuck that, bro. Like, if it's magic, how is it a trick?
That's
Yeah. And if it's a trick, how is it magic, man? How magic trick, as in that makes no sense.
but that's the thing with like if people come to me and like, bro, you're the DJ, you play music now. I'm like, dude, I am not going to do it at 24/7.
Yeah. And I like to stay a little underground with it.
Yeah.
Which not a lot of
You used to
people
do
are
a
like-
lot of it before.
Yeah, I used to like want to see this.
Yeah.
Even with my music when I was making that, oh,
Yeah.
you have to listen to this. That's the way to go. But
We could do a complete. We could do another hour in which we just speak about music, but I
yeah,
think
bro.
we've gotten enough
Yeah,
for
lots.
today. And yeah, it was just sick having you
Awesome,
here. I
awesome.
had such a good time.
You're right. It was
Christian,
really fun.
where can people find you?
On
Instagram?
Instagram.
Come in for the last lecture.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thumbnail?
If you want.
Okay, so where can people find you? Instagram?
Christian Riyadh. I wanted Christian, but this old guy's taken it.
Yeah,
I can't find it.
I mean, Jazz, there's like 80 of them. Finding my name and surname is pretty popular. I just spoke out of the mic for a while. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Instagram,
Christian
YouTube
Riyadh.
soon, hopefully.
YouTube, fingers crossed. 100%. I think I'm going to start with like an unboxing.
Yeah,
And,
do that.
yeah.
Just try to make it personal. I'm not going to tell you what your content
Yeah,
should be,
yeah.
but the more personal it is and the more
Yeah, more of me or like more of what I do.
Yeah, being
or what I
yourself.
am.
People see through that, bro. People, if you're not yourself, even
100%.
people who
And
don't know
you
you.
can't keep it. You can't sustain
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with the podcast. Like, I could show myself in the vlogs for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
They see the podcast, they're like, okay,
Who's this? Yeah.
he's talking for 2 hours, so you
Exactly.
can't keep up that for
All
2
the
hours.
time. True, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think Instagram, you can find me on Instagram. Christian
Instagram
Riyadh.
and-
That's it.
Yeah, Twitter, not Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah,
soon.
Twitter's like DJ Creo, so fuck that.
Yeah, I haven't changed it.
But yeah, Instagram, that's it. That's what I am.
All right, cool. That's
Awesome.
another episode done, and we'll see you next time.
For sure.
Peace. That was pretty good, bro.
That was fun, bro.
I didn't think it was.